Hello, I'm Katie Bavard, and welcome to Podcast Salad, the video podcast about video podcasting. It's Thursday, October 19th, and it's time to mix up some fresh podcast salad. If you don't watch video podcasts on your computer, then chances are that you watch them on a small screen device like an iPod. Moby Blue has just released the Cube 2, which it says is the world's smallest digital multimedia player. The 1-inch square tube has a tiny color video screen and comes loaded with software from Podcast Ready. There is also a Cube Bling version that's encrusted with Swarovski crystal jewels. So you can watch Podcast Salad on a device the size of a crouton. I wonder if it warns of a choking hazard. Would you like to share a podcast with your kid but are afraid to put your precious iPod in the hands of your toddler? iFrogs has just released a kid-friendly iPod cover called Tadpole. Now the little ones can watch the Barney and Yanni on Ice podcast on your iPod while you drive them to daycare. Last week, Google and YouTube dominated the news. Almost under the radar was the deal between Microsoft and the video search engine company Blinks. Blinks uses a unique video wall that enables you to preview several search results at once. We searched for Ask a Ninja and got these results. We also searched for Podcast Salad and got nothing. It appears we're still under Blinks' radar. If you want to find out what's going on in the world of sex, you'll want to watch the One Track Mind podcast. Annie McKay hosts the weekly show about sex, dating, and pop culture.
Speaking of driving, the boring but very safe Volvo wagon finally gets sexy. It was voted the #1 car for making love in the back seat. I guess the secret is the spacious interior. Interesting enough, 68% of people have made love in the car, and 10% have even gotten it on while driving.
You know, I would have thought the Hummer would have won hands down. Here at Podcast Salad, we've got exclusive breaking news that Annie McKay is leaving One Track Mind, and the show's producer is looking for new talent to take her place. Check out their blog site for more information. If news isn't your cup of tea, maybe the daily drama series Sam Has 7 Friends is. In this drama mystery, we know that lead character Samantha is going to be murdered on December 15th. We just don't know by whom.
Yeah, things are really starting to pick up with my acting career. That big old Johnson commercial was the spark I needed. I was starting to get really discouraged there for a while. But if you love something that much, you just have to stick to it. And good things will come to you. I know your mother pressures you into being a painter, but you should find something that makes you happy.
I have some things in the works.
In this town, television shuts off.
You know, maybe Sam needs to find some new friends. Rick Ray is a vlogger that's looking for social justice in a world where a shipping store charges $2 to tape up a box.
2 weeks ago, I came to the UPS store in North Hollywood, this store right here, and was charged a $2 fee to tape my box. We here at rickray.com think that's ridiculous. So we're here to tape people's boxes for free. So let's go see if we can help some people out. We've got the tools, and we've got the materials, so people know what we're here to do.
And we thought Bono was taking on the tough issues. The next podcast is by comedy troupe Dutch West, who are seeking a different kind of social justice in The Bloodiest Prom Ever. Viewer discretion is advised.
Holding me too tight, Marcus, let go!
Oh, is it too close? I know, love is hard. And so am I!
She said let go. Didn't you hear the lady?
Hey, Matthew, do you think you can give me a ride home?
Well, my mom drove me, but yeah.
The only ride you're gonna get is a ride to the hospital! Bye!
producer Jay wanted to cover me in fake blood for this segment, I said no, and then I tore off his arm. Enough already with the sex and violence. So how about a nice, relaxing how-to show? Let's Knit Together is a podcast about, you guessed it, knitting. This week, we learned that if you're making a poncho, you need to be able to fit it over your head.
So this poncho is the pieces that we were blocking. It's a poncho for my niece Natalie's first birthday. Now, as you can see, I'm really pretty close to being finished. I've got the hood on, and I've got the trim on the back, but not the front. Well, I was sitting in my knitting meeting the other day, and some of my friends said to me, "Do you really think that's going to fit over a 1-year-old's head?" I don't know. I don't have children, so I couldn't even take a guess at how big it would fit, or how much it would fit. And then they said, "If it can fit over your head, it'll fit over a 1-year-old's head." Well, it doesn't fit over my head.
And she didn't even say knit 1, purl 2 even once. If you'd like to see your video podcast featured on Podcast Salad, or if you want to give us some feedback, you can contact us by emailing katie@podcastsalad.com. I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching Podcast Salad. If you want to find out what's going on in the world of sex,
Why you can say that?
why is me and Eve put it in the world of sex? Yeah, there's a whole world? I didn't get the memo. Oh, yeah, where is the world? Is it like Disney World?
That's right.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, it's a sex world after all.